What's going on, good people? What's going on, bad? This is part two of Dr. Fauci funky ass should be in fucking prison. And not just Dr. Fauci. A whole bunch of other motherfuckers should be in prison too, along with Dr. Fauci. Because what's going on, and we finding out more and more who's lying to who. Now it's time to start holding people accountable to tell the fucking truth. Let's go.
Specifically in Ukraine. So yeah, all of these dirty sons of bitches. It'd be really interesting to see where this money will they be forthcoming? Will they actually come forward and actually tell us that here's the documents, here's where the money went? Do you really think the CIA is going to go to
They specifically, then they'll also ruin 6 scientists' lives too, because this whistleblower said there were 7 scientists. 6 of them changed their mind after they were given money. 1 of them did not, like the Dentyne commercial, right? And so 6 scientists will have their names dragged through the mud as scientists who are willing to sell their science.
I would love to know the one scientist that had the scruples to say, no, I'm not going to alter my science or my belief system in order to take money from the CIA.
I think we will know that.
They probably still would have had to give you money, though, to not say anything. Or what they do have you, like, remove his science badge?
Let's see if that is...
If he's standing by his statements on this, or what his findings are, that it clearly came from a lab.
And also, didn't you say that did you say the COO of the CIA, as in they have a corporate structure, so won't we see all this in their tax returns?
Yeah, right?
Right. Yeah, can you explain, I noticed here in column 5 that there's $20 billion missing. Can you explain where that money went? Oh, okay, you can't, yeah. Was that get funneled to some Ukrainian biolab?
I don't recall. I'll have somebody look into that, and we'll get back to you.
Can you imagine your taxes were answered that way? Like, I just don't recall. There's $20 billion that we can't account for, or $100 billion.
So I'm going through this wording of the statement, and it does seem to suggest that the 7th person refused the money. Refused the money and refused to change.
Good for her, him.
Yeah, good for that person.
Hey.
We don't know who they were. So, okay, that's one way to follow the money. Now let's follow the money for COVID vaccines. This is a currently unfolding story because this week the CDC voted to recommend the new COVID vaccine to all persons over 6 months of age. This means that the federal government will once again pay Big Pharma, for these vaccines. Big Pharma will turn around and pay the U.S. government because they are licensing pieces of it from the NIH. We've followed that trail before. So this is the U.S. government basically laundering money through COVID vaccines.
Yep. You finally saying it. You finally saying it right. They launder money. Thank you. Thank you.
Big Pharma pays the federal
Thank you.
government back for licensing those technologies. It's all laundered through your bicep, basically. Okay, so here's their announcement of this from the CDC. This comes just on the heels of the FDA making this recommendation, so they came in and said, yep, us too, rubber stamp. Now, again, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it bears repeating that this is odd, given that the CDC admits that vaccination is a risk factor for contracting
It's all about money.
the variant of COVID.
It's all about money.
In late August, when they said so, saying BA.2.86 may be more capable of causing infection to people who have received COVID vaccines. So, take that if you want, but you're going to get COVID. It's also odd, this recommendation, given that young people don't seem to show any increased risk for severe COVID. Also odd because these vaccines did not go through clinical trials at all. In fact, Pfizer, the FDA, the CDC, and Moderna all say that they used studies from the first 2 COVID vaccines to say that this one is totally fine. They did not test this one on its own. They felt like they had no need. Also odd because Pfizer and Moderna both acknowledge in the new vaccine fact sheet that goes with these new vaccines that the COVID vaccine has serious adverse events and that the possible side effects are still being studied. Also odd because, again, no clinical trials. And the FDA even admitted that in their studies, which were not trials, but studies, the only thing they can do is suggest that the COVID vaccine works to neutralize the virus. We showed you this on Monday. The studies suggest that the vaccines are good. They don't have any kind of percentage of how often it prevents infection or serious COVID. No more percentages that we got in late 2019, or late 2020, early 21, when the vaccines were being rolled out, when we had like Pfizer is 80%, AstraZeneca is high 60s. Remember that? No, that's gone because they can't hold those, and we know now that that was all BS. So why this blanket recommendation of the vaccine for an entire population, regardless of medical history? At least in the UK, the government is only recommending the new vaccines for specific at-risk populations. In Canada, health officials approved only the Moderna vaccine and not the Pfizer one. Now, why would they do that, do you think? Could it be I don't know, because Moderna has a huge factory they just built in Canada late last year.
No.
Yes, we bono. Very good. Yes, very good. Here is Prime Minister Trudeau at the opening of said factory last year, looking really excited about it.
And looking real like I got my work boots on, my brand new work boots that have never worked a day in their life. They're completely brand new and shiny. You definitely need steel-toed boots when working in a biology or bio lab.
Yes.
When standing on gravel for a photo shoot, you need steel-toed boots that are brand new that your staff just handed you 5 minutes before the photo shoot.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not a matching hard hat.
That's like the guys that show up on a construction site that you get a lot of flack if you show up on a construction site. All of your tools are new, your shoes are new. It's like, oh, you've never worked, have you?
Yeah. You got no paint on your pants?
Yeah.
Exactly right, no splattering. Okay, so let's sum up. The CDC has approved this now without the data supporting that it's an emergency or that we need it, all of us, or that it's even safe. The American taxpayers will pay for this money laundering, again, through their upper arms. Health Canada, which has a big partner in Moderna, will only pay Moderna. And again, the taxpayers paid to hide all of this through the CIA because we're not allowed to know where it came from. We're just supposed to keep paying for it and rolling up our sleeves. Let us know what you think of this in the chat below.
Thank you so much for watching this segment here.
So like I said again, we gotta be fucking imbeciles to trust these assholes ever again. You gotta be stuck on fucking super fucking stupid. I'm just saying. And I know for a fact, we ain't this stupid. We've been stupid once. We ain't gonna be stupid again. They played the shit out of us. We don't have to let them play us again. I'm just saying. Trying to wake up and stop being played the fool. Fuck that sometime shit. Everybody played the fool. Fuck that, we been playing the fool too fucking long. Now it's time to wake the fuck up. I'm just saying. Everybody play the fool sometime. No one exception of the rule. Listen, baby. Oh, gotta put him out his misery. Let's go.
Alright, look, if you got the phone, get the fuck out of here.
Looks like the private military didn't get the memo about their dead employer yet.
Hey, they don't even know they ain't getting paid for this shit. Just trying to lose them.
Oh, ain't that some bullshit? I just fucked me up, but now I'm gonna get a airplane. I was gonna drive all the way back. Fuck that from the airplane. Save me some time. I'm gonna put my part 2 on.